welcome to another episode of Jubilife City Radio. We have on the left and right of me, the one, the only, Freaking Chocolate.
Hello, my name is Freaking Chocolate. How y'all doing? I am pumped. I am so pumped.
Good. That's good. We've got a good episode in store. I'm excited.
Heck yeah. How you been?
I've been busy, man.
Yeah? It's been, 2 weeks since we recorded? 3 weeks,
2
maybe?
weeks. Nah, 2.
Yep.
2. And my life post-stream, so the past 7 weeks, have been busier than when I was streaming. So
busier in a different sense, though?
Busier in a different sense. Like, obviously, I got the kids and everything that help the days and the nights go quick, but I find once the kids go to bed, there's just so much stuff that needs to be done still.
Yeah. I saw a post on LinkedIn stuff. Because I'm an adult and I'm on LinkedIn. There was someone at my work shared it, and it was props to the parents who do the 9 to 5 to go home and do the 5 to 9. Like the putting in that double shift, working full time and then going home and doing full time with the kids. It's
it's tiring.
I respect it. I obviously don't have kids, but I've seen firsthand how difficult it can be.
Yeah, like tonight, my oldest my youngest calls my eldest Lala. Her name's Lexi, but she can't pronounce Lexi. It's close enough. But she tends to be a bit of a sookie Lala anyway. So the nickname suits. So
yeah.
My youngest and I were playing rolling the ball down the hallway, and did you see my hallway? It's quite long.
Yeah. At the front. Yeah.
So rolling the ball down the hallway, and she goes, "Daddy, Lala play?" I'm like, "No, Lala's being a sookie Lala." And she goes, "I'll tell you," and then just rolls the ball.
Okay.
0 cares given, but then I don't know if I mentioned on the last episode, we got another puppy.
You did. Well, you mentioned that you were getting puppy.
Getting one.
Yes.
We have puppy now. And
how's that been? Exhausting, I imagine.
Does that sum it up?
Yeah.
For those that are listening,
how many times have you cleaned up the wee?
Wee, poo, watch the dog eat the poo. Quite a few times, and she started.
Watch the other dog eat this dog's poo?
No, the other dog. He's actually become quite placid. He's not all over us anymore. He's he'll sit there. He's like, an old dog, how they just sit there and watch everything happen.
Yeah.
He's somehow at the age of 2 years old reverted to an old man dog.
That's not a bad thing.
Like, he'll have the energy, he'll run around and play, he'll come to you for cuddles and pat and everything. But other than that, he'll just sit there like an old dog and go, too old for this, sort of thing.
Yeah. Maybe he's become the alpha now that there's a beta in the facility.
Quite possibly.
He thinks that he needs to show this one how to behave.
Yes, well, he's doing a pretty good job. Like, we have an area in the house where we have trained him to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
So we've got a second bathroom, and the girls don't really use it. They come to our bathroom.
Yeah, so you might as well just put them out on the ground.
We've got a couple of mats there. So the puppy has only just learnt this week that that's where she goes to the toilet. There'll be a couple of accidents here and there.
Yeah.
But she's learnt that's where you go. So it's it's been a couple of weeks with the puppy, and
I can imagine.
And then the youngest one's being very rough with the dogs. So it's trying to discipline her, and hey, don't be rough with the dogs. They're only little. You put your body weight on them, you're going to kill them.
Yeah, you're going to squish them.
Can't explain that like that to a 2-year-old. So
yeah, it's a journey for sure.
It's a journey, but no. Other than that, killing it at my new job, which is
brilliant,
fantastic.
Love to hear it.
I don't think I'm going to have any issues passing my probation. So, yeah.
When is that? Is it 6 months?
This one's a 3-month probation.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
So that'll be up before Christmas. How good?
Yeah. How good getting fired before Christmas. Nah.
Yeah.
Like when I started, the banter was, you throw it around everyone. It wasn't directed at one single person.
Yeah.
But this week, we sort of been targeting each other with the banter. And they've involved me in that sort of single target banter sort of stuff. So it's been fun.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me on my front.
Cool. I think I've mentioned it many times on the podcast before. I've been really focusing on my fitness, trying to drop a few kgs, build a bit of muscle, and just be healthier in general.
How's that been going?
It's going really well, really well. I slip up every now and then, like I'll have Macca's or I'll have KFC. But generally, my eating's been great. I've lost 5 kilos in the past 3 weeks, which is
hell yeah!
It's kind of nice. It's a good feeling. Feeling a lot more energized. And I've also been working. I think I might have mentioned it last recording session. That I've been working on a skincare routine.
Yes. I noticed you look a bit more glowing in the face.
I do. And like I've noticed that like the wrinkles that were on my forehead starting to become prominent are no longer prominent.
Yeah.
And the dark circles are almost all gone. I don't know if that's because I'm getting enough sleep now or if that's because I've been using some pretty great products. Not a sponsor, but you've probably seen the ads everywhere. Lumen Skincare.
Nope.
No? Okay. Well, yeah, they're generally pretty much all over the internet, all over Instagram and
yeah, right.
Yeah, it's targeted towards dudes because it's just like it gives you like this simple process of like there's your 3 or 4 products. This is the first thing you use, this is the second thing you use, and this is the third thing you use. And if you're feeling like your skin's a bit dry, use this one.
Slap on the 4th. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. And it's making me feel younger, which is I guess a byproduct of healthier skin and working on health.
It's helpful for picking up the ladies. Yeah.
It is. Not regarding ladies, but my boss was actually away I think he was like in the UK for a bit, and then he was in Greece, and then he was everywhere. He was just enjoying a holiday through Europe.
Terrible.
enjoying a holiday through Europe. He was gone for like 6 weeks, and he got back and he noticed the change straight away because he obviously hadn't seen me every day. He was just like, he was there and then he was here, and then he's like, I've gotten more shape. Like my work shirts are kind of like tighter around my biceps area, and
yeah, nice.
I'm less round in places. So it's been really well.
That's awesome.
It's been good. It's been good. And obviously I've been streaming pretty consistently at the moment as well, which has been fun.
Taking over my role.
I've taken the kind of. I stream on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday now. I'm like, that's my schedule. I just got to stick with it. Monday and Tuesday I have no worries about. It's the Thursday that sometimes gets out of control.
On the topic of streaming, so obviously I've been jumping into your streams and everything.
Yeah.
But I've been noticing a lot of people that had high viewers are dropping.
Yeah.
The numbers have been dropping. Like I've gone on maybe 4 or 5 times last week, and I was like, you usually have like 70 or 80 viewers and you're down to 40 or so. I'm just what's going on here?
I don't think I've noticed it too much in like other people's streams. Maybe there are specific streamers, who have maybe they took a break and they're still trying to get back to where they were, or maybe there was, maybe I don't know if they were Pokemon streamers or something, but they are just.
I know there's a variety of
Yeah, okay.
Pokemon, Marvel Snap. Yeah,
Yeah, no, Pokemon is um it's pretty consistent at the moment. There's still a lot of VGC stuff going on, like obviously Worlds is over and the season has started off with a bang with Regulation H.
H.
It's been a lot of fun for a lot of people, including myself, because there's so much variety that you can bring. Um, and I think because the meta is changing so often, there's a lot more people streaming it at the moment.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
Spreading the love.
yeah. It's been good. Been really enjoying it. Really
Oh, that's
enjoying
good.
it. Hmm.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speaking.
one thing I. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
go
you
on.
go.
I was going to say, just speaking of Pokemon, do you want to touch on the? Should we touch on these leaks before we do some other stuff?
Yeah, let's do it. I was actually going to try and transition that way too.
Yeah, so there's been some stuff happening in the news. You would have seen it.
Bloody
Um,
Typhlosion.
there's some good stuff. There's some bad stuff. There's some weird stuff. I haven't gone too far into all the leaks because I don't really want to.
Yeah.
Because obviously they've uncovered the new game or some of the new game.
I avoided
Apparently,
those ones.
yeah, apparently people have it.
Saw that.
I think my favorite part of the leaks, as always, is the fact that we have these beta sprites for the previous mons, and they look freaking cool, man.
Yeah. The
Like,
Mudkip one.
yeah. The I think the Hariyama and the Makuhita ones were some of my favorite ones.
I didn't see those ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely
shiz.
gorgeous. And there's obviously some other mons, like some Mega Mons that we've been kind of robbed of.
I did see the Mega Jinx stats
Yeah, that's the big one I'm upset about.
because I saw in Scooteezy's Discord server. I'm like, what did Jinx go from Nicki Minaj to Cardi B or something?
Yep. Oh boy,
But
boy, oh
no,
boy.
the leaks from what I saw. So I saw a lot of the lore leaks,
Oh yeah,
which for me, that's more my thing rather than looking at like game leaks are cool and whatnot, but
yeah,
I want to try and keep ZA as pure as possible. Like obviously I'm not streaming it, so for me, I'll be able to take my time playing it. And
yeah, for sure.
I deleted Twitter off my phone 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks
Brilliant.
ago now. So I didn't really follow that much of it. I just from what I saw in the Queensland Discord server and Scooteezy's and a couple of other ones. So
Yeah,
yeah, so I guess the story one or the game ones weren't spoiled, but the lore ones were fascinating. There was one
yeah.
about how the Pokemon world was created and everything. That was a very
I think
interesting read.
I think Loxton touched on some of it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, because obviously he's always had his lore videos that he's gone really deep into, and a lot of the stuff that he did touch on is legitimate, like the whole creation. He was pretty much bang on with it.
Which is crazy to think. Here's
Yeah.
a fan theory, but it's actually true.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah, that was...
Speaking of the lore stuff, the one thing that I'm happy didn't happen
Yeah.
is the ultimate weapon. I'm happy that the ultimate weapon was not a AZ. He wasn't the ultimate weapon because it looked like some patched old man, like no, not old man, like patched, like a golem, I guess you could say. No, like a stone golem that had like patchworks on him.
Yeah.
A bit like it looked a bit like a Reggie Rock, if I'm being honest, but more rounded and like smoothed out. I mean, and I'm glad that they went with the actual weapon that shoots up into the sky and came down with the Mega Stones and the Z crystals and stuff.
Yeah.
As opposed to the ultimate weapon being that dude, just like just this early prediction of ZA or AZ.
Yeah, I always thought it was a bit weird that this dude was like the ultimate weapon. He's lived for 300 years.
3,000.
3,000. See. 300, 3,000, 30,000, same.
Well, yeah, maybe. I guess if you're a human living that old, then I guess it probably is the same.
Every day would feel the same. Wake up, catch Pokemon, go to bed, wake up.
Well, he didn't catch them, he befriended them.
Oh, so he Team Rocketed them. Gotcha. It's been a long time since I looked into AZ's story, so
yeah,
a lot of it is fuzzy.
Yeah, and I do wish that we did get the beta sprite. Well, we received the beta sprites for Floette and Florges and the other thing. What is it? What's the first form?
Flabébé.
Flabébé, yeah, that's right. Flabébé. Yeah, the beta sprites for those were sick.
Oh, were they?
And we ended up getting what we got, which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of the beta sprites, like if you look at the Gen 1 and 2 leaks, it was so much better than some of the mods that actually got released.
Yeah.
Like Gorochu.
Yeah.
And they gave us Pichu. Like,
well, I mean, they still have the potential to give us something. Like, Gorochu could come back.
Split evolution.
It's possible. I mean, we get a Pikachu clone every game, so why not just introduce it as a standalone?
Yeah. Or you make Pikachu, hang on. You got to evolve a Pikachu with a Firestone while doing jumping jacks backwards, while doing a handstand with your switch upside down in your mouth on top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa at 3 a.m. in the morning. And then you can evolve your Pikachu.
Or a simpler method. We got regional variants in this new game in Scarlet and Violet. So
true.
We got Wiglet instead of Diglett. Different Pokemon, so you could have Gorochu instead of Pikachu. It's 100% possible they could do something like that. Just not have it evolved. Or it could even be an ancient version of it. Like a Paradox version.
Instead of Transvergent.
Yeah, they've introduced so many options to change some Pokemon up.
Maybe ZA they'll explore the Gorochu.
Maybe ZA is maybe AZ is a Paradox version of Ash, born back in the day. And instead of
he's befriending from another timeline.
Instead of befriending a Floette, he befriended a Pikachu or a Gorochu. But that's just a theory. A game theory.
Get your tin hats out, people. Exactly.
Hey, before we go over to some stuff that you're going to show off, I want to put this in the podcast, and I want people to let me know if they want to hear about it, because I don't know about you, but I am all in on the Diddy stuff.
Oh, the P Diddy.
The P Diddy stuff. I want to have an episode where we break it all down and go over some crazy theories and some potentially crazy truths. So if
he's got Michael Jackson locked up in his basement,
well, yes and no. There's that story, but there's also the story that he tried to kill him, so Michael escaped, and he's living with his family still, because there's photos and things of stuff. Anyways, let us know if y'all want to hear about it, or if even you'll just not necessarily participate, but just listen to me rant about it, because I really want to talk about it with someone and go over.
Did he got Puck killed?
100% he did. 100% he did. Him and Biggie.
Keeps denying.
Yeah.
Look, Biggie and Puck had their beef, but
sorry. He killed Puck and Biggie.
Oh yeah. He befriended Biggie. But I still reckon he got the hit on him.
Yeah, signed to Bad Boy Records, and then yes, and I think that it's confusing because you got to ask yourself, he would have made more money if he didn't.
Yeah.
But there's I don't know. Even the whole like the recent stuff like Beyonce and
Jay-Z,
it's crazy,
Leonardo
man.
DiCaprio. I think we need
crazy.
to do an off the hook Diddy episode.
Yeah, off the hook Diddy episode, and I even want to get some guests on that have some dot points, I guess, on it all, and just get them in for like 5 minutes, chuck them out, next one in, chuck them out, next one in, chuck them out, and just get as much information as I want to get, because I've gone down a rabbit hole. Since 2000 I want to say 2006, when Ghetto Gospel was everywhere. When
such a good song.
It's such a good song. Me and my friends used to come around to my place. We used to get up Google, because I had a computer in my room, big box screen, the big ones, and we would we'd research if Pac is alive, and we would like go through all the lyrics of Ghetto Gospel, and then all of Tupac's other songs and the whole Machiavelli thing. It is crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. My old man is convinced that Ghetto Gospel was in a Batman movie in the 90s. I'm like, no, Ghetto Gospel came out in 06, bro.
Was I right in saying 06? Because...
yeah.
Ghetto Gospel...
Yeah, it was 06.
That's when I remember researching it.
I think it might have
been a bit earlier. Ghetto
Gospel.
The
single for Christmas.
Release.
Maybe it's 04.
Hit 'em with a little Ghetto Gospel.
04.
It was 04.
To follow me.
Yeah, it was definitely 04.
Like Elton John. It was 04.
Yeah. Man.
What a time to be alive.
04?
And just in general. Like, if you believe that... Now I'm getting off topic, because I like this whole conspiracy theory stuff. If you believe even what Notre Dame has said, we're meant to be seeing aliens in the next 12 months.
Yeah.
And we're going to be revealed that they've been living amongst us this whole time too. Which, if you look at the pyramids, you look at all those ancient civilizations, I can believe it. You look at the people that they worshipped as gods. They're not human.
Yeah. And there's been hieroglyphs of alien-like people and alien-like spaceships, and I don't know. I think Egypt. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And you can't tell me that humans were capable of pushing those giant sandstone blocks and getting the blocks and the pyramids in line perfectly with those stars.
Yeah,
there is no way.
There is parts of that which I don't believe. That I believe wouldn't be possible. But then I remember watching a video. You know Neil deGrasse?
Yep.
The
rest in peace.
No, he's still alive. Neil deGrasse. He's like a black scientist.
Oh, I'm thinking of James Earl Jones.
Oh, yeah.
My bad.
Similar person. Very similar person.
Both in space.
Yeah. And my TikTok is just like full of him. It's great. Yeah. I love him. He actually came to Brisbane recently, and I wish I'd gone to see him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was at South Bank at the... But no, he mentioned the fact that Egypt used to be not a barren wasteland of dust and sand.
Right.
But they like the water levels existed.
Yeah.
And the massive blocks were pushed through water because sandstone or whatever it's made of does float.
Yeah.
In a sense, and obviously 3 men could push a 1-ton piece of floating rock around
comfortably.
So there was that aspect of it, which I also believed that actually that's probably very true. But then the fact that it lines up with the right constellations of the stars, and there's a specific date line that it just. Yeah.
It's too coincidental.
It's too coincidental. But yeah, as you said, we're going off topic. So, I mean, conspiracy theory episodes coming your way.
See, my TikTok is full of we're living in the Matrix conspiracy. Here's proof for, the whole pyramids and aliens and even like Wendigos and all those mythological creatures.
Yeah.
It's the internet. You can't believe everything you see and read and hear, but some of the stuff you go, you can't edit that either. Especially some of the Wendigo stuff that you see. It's like, that can't be edited.
Yeah. It's a whole thing. It is for another episode. So
yes.
if anyone out there is listening and they want to hear more about it, drop a comment on the YouTube video or leave us a review on the Spotify episode. And let us know, because we really want to go into that, and obviously we're going to hopefully have some people on board as well.
Maybe we could do like a 3-parter and really get out.
Yeah.
I've got to wear a tinfoil for those 3 recordings. Tinfoil hat.
Yeah, very good, very good. I'll wear an alien mask.
Ooh. Like those guys that you see with the alien masks and they whack each other, trying not to make sound.
Yep.
Oh, I love those videos. They do some of the dumbest things.
Anyways, let's transition. There's something you want to show the people, yeah?
Yeah. I recently got some cards graded and I got them back and I wanted to show them off because if anyone saw my social posts, I was pretty worried about 2 of them being water damaged. So, and one's a treasure card. So, and then the other one's my wife. So we can just skip over hers and worry about the good stuff. But to get us started, we have my wife's card.
Yes.
It's a 9.5. It was a Dark Terror Charizard, the gold variant of it. Came back at a 9.5.
Stunning.
Hang on, let me see if turn off the light bulbs. Maybe.
I think yes and no.
Yeah, that's a bit better.
Yeah.
So we got the Charizard. Next, we have a Fossil Gengar come back at a 7.5.
That's sick. I remember pulling that card when I was young.
I didn't actually pull this. Funny story about this one. Alphamingo.
Maybe that's my one.
Maybe.
There's a conspiracy for you.
So Alphamingo, who we've had on the podcast, sent a message to the Brisbane Facebook group going, does anyone know people wanting to buy some old school Pokemon cards? I said, I might know a guy. And long story short, the guy bought the cards and that was my finder's fee.
Oh, that was your finder's fee?
Yep.
Nice.
He's like, oh, you can have the first edition Venusaur. I'm like, no, I want that Fossil Gengar. Gengar means more to me than a Venusaur.
Yeah.
So my finder's fee was that Gengar.
Very nice.
And now these next 2 are the ones I was worried about being water damaged because my mother's house would flood whenever there was heavy downpour for more than a day.
Yep.
And I found these buried in amongst wet cards.
Ooh.
They were in sleeves, but buried in wet cards, and that's every collector's worst nightmare.
Yeah, for sure.
And I wish I was making that up, but my whole competitive deck is destroyed. I had like almost every card was a ghost rare, light pulsar, dark pulsar, dragon. They weren't ghost rare, but you know, they were in there. I had dark arm dragon. I had like a full light and dark deck, and it sort of counterbalanced each other. You know,
right. So for those wondering, we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah?
Yes, Yu-Gi-Oh. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. So my Yu-Gi-Oh deck was light and dark. So light pulsar dragon. If you had 2 dark cards in the deck, you could banish them and special summon that card. And then dark pulsar dragon is if you had 2 light monsters in the graveyard, you could special summon that. And then I had another one that if you had 2 dark monsters and 1 light monster, you could special summon. And, you know, just sort of built on from there. So for me, it was like, just get rid of my deck and I'll just play these godly cards and just pwn you with it.
Yeah.
And these Dark Magicians were actually in the deck. Spoiler alert, Dark Magician.
Spoiler alert.
But we have a Shonen Jump promo Dark Magician card.
Nice.
Came back at an 8. That's from 2011. And then the next one is from the Dark Side of the Dimensions movie. Came back at a 9.
Nice.
So very happy with my 4 cards that came back.
Very good, very good. And you got them from
TCG.
TCG.
Grading. And fun fact, I have the owner's number. Suck it, nerds.
Suck it, nerds. Crazy. Potential potential for a future sponsorship. TCG.
I'll hit him up.
Feel free to hit us up as well.
I'll hit him up. I'll call him tomorrow and be like, hey, I used to stream and run a podcast.
How about you give us a cheeky discount code for the people?
And we can swing quite a bit of business your way.
Yes, indeed. Awesome.
That Charizard actually looks kind of nice in the light at that angle.
Yeah.
It's like all rainbowy on the outline. It looks really cool.
Nice.
Sick.
Alrighty, so you would have seen, not you, but the people would have seen the title of the episode. We are doing the Are You what?
I
was going to say, are you farter than a 5th grader? Are you farter than a 5th grader? No, are you smarter than a 5th grader? I've wanted to do one of these for a long time, and I am kind of worried because I don't know if I'm smarter or farter than a 5th grader. All right, a bit of technical difficulties, but we are all good to go. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? What I'm going to do is I'm going to read out the questions. We're both going to answer it on our own devices. Anyone at home can answer it as well. We're going to read out all the questions. They do have multiple choice answers, and then we will read out the answers and see how we go. All right?
Done.
So I believe we need to get at least 80% or 70% right in order to be smarter than a 5th grader.
Jesus. Okay.
Alrighty. Question number 1. What is the sum of the angles in a triangle? Oh, gosh. I'm pretty sure it's that.
It's that.
All right, the options are A, 90 degrees, B, 180 degrees, C, 360 degrees, or D, 270 degrees.
All right.
Okie dokie. Question number 2. What is known as the red planet? Your options are Earth, Mars, Venus, or Jupiter. Jupiter. Question number 3. Geography. What is the capital of France? Is it London, Rome, Berlin, or Paris?
It's definitely Paris.
No, it's Parasect. It's
London.
Parasect. All right, next question. What word is a synonym of happy?
Tired.
Your options are sad, angry, joyful, and tired.
Definitely tired.
Question number 5. What is 7 times 8? Your options are 56, 48, 53, or 63. Alrighty. Who was the first president of the United States? Was it Abraham Lincoln? Was it George Washington? Was it Thomas Jefferson? Or was it John Adams?
I said Deadpool.
Deadpool is not the answer. Also, pause. I watched Deadpool 3 the other day.
How good is
3.
it?
It's very, very good. I haven't seen number 2. Number 1 was good. Number 2 I hadn't watched yet. But number 3, I was at a friend's house and she was like, "Do you want to watch it?" I'm like, "Hells yeah, I do." All right.
Such a good movie.
Next question. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? Is it A, diamond, B, gold, C, iron, or D, quartz?
Oh, that's a good one.
Alrighty. Question number 8. Which continent is the Sahara Desert located on? Is it Asia, North America, Africa, or Europe? Next question. What part of speech is the word quickly? Is it a noun, a verb, an adjective, or an adverb?
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Where can I put this so it's not invasive? I'll put it here. Alrighty. Question number 10. What is the perimeter of a rectangle with length 10 and width 5?
Oh,
What is the perimeter?
I did done stuff that a raw. There we go.
All right, your options are 20, 25, 30, or 15. Alrighty. Which gas do plants absorb from the atmosphere? Is it oxygen? Is it carbon dioxide? Is it nitrogen? Or is it helium?
Good question.
Question number 12. In which year did the Titanic sink?
Oh.
Yes, that is right. It wasn't just a movie. It was a real thing.
Oh. I don't know if that's the right one.
I think that's the first question that I'm actually concerned about. All right, next question. What is the largest ocean on Earth? Is it the Atlantic? Is it the Indian? Is it the Pacific? Or is it the Arctic?
Geography
Question number 12.
I suck with.
Which of these is a complete sentence? Running fast, full stop. The dog barked, full stop. Before the game, full stop. Or eating pizza, full stop.
Definitely eating pizza.
All right, next question. What is 12 divided by 4?
Damn. Good question.
Damn. Is it 6, 3, 4, or 2? Next question. What is the process called by which plants make their own food? Is it A, photosynthesis, B, digestion, C, respiration, or D, germination? Next question. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
If anyone has watched National Treasure, you should know this.
Was it A, John Adams, B, Thomas Jefferson, C, Benjamin Franklin, or D, George Washington? All right. Question number 18. What is the largest country by land area? Is it United States, China, Russia, or Canada?
Canada.
Canada, eh? All right. Question number 19. Which word is spelled correctly? The word is received, and the first spelling is Receive. The next one is Receive, or Recieve, or Receave. For those listening, we will get it correct because spell check is a thing. Question number 20, math. What is 25% of 80? Is it 10, 20, 25, or 40? Question number 21. What do you call an animal that eats only plants? Is it a carnivore, an omnivore, a herbivore, or an insectivore? Question number 22. Who was the 16th president of the United States? Was it Andrew Jackson, Abraham Lincoln, Ulysses S. Grant, or Theodore Roosevelt?
Sorry, Jackson.
I am for real. Question number 23. Which river is the longest in the world? Is it the Amazon? Is it the Nile? Is it the Mississippi? Or is it the Yangtze?
There's another one. There's an option E, and it's P. Diddy's baby oil river.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Sponsored by Johnson &
24.
Johnson.
Man, they just love the publicity that they get from that.
Oh, they would be.
Which of the following is an example of interjection? Is it run, wow, blue, or quickly? What is 144 divided by 12?
Oh, damn.
Is it 10, 11, 12, or 13? Question number 26. How many planets are in our solar system? Is it
This
7,
will be
8,
interesting.
9, or 10? We'll do the answer based on what ChatGPT will tell me.
Yep.
Because obviously there's some debate with Pluto and Planet X and a few other things in there. So we'll put down our answer. Question number 27. Who discovered America in 1492? Was it Ferdinand Magellan? Was it Christopher Columbus? Was it Vasco da Gama? Or was it Hernan Cortez?
Jesus.
All right, question number 28. What U.S. state is known as the Sunshine State? Is it California? Is it Texas? Is it Florida? Or is it Arizona?
Arizona.
Question number 29. What is the plural form of child? Is it childs? Is it children? Is it children? Or is it childers?
Children.
Childers. All right, and the last question. What is the least common multiple of 4 and 6? The least common.
Not gonna lie, this one has me a little stumped.
Yeah, as does it me. Alrighty, they are the questions. Let's get these answers, shall we?
Getting jiggy with it. Na.
You're all locked in?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Everyone else, feel free to mark your own work and don't cheat. Or if you do, don't tell us. Question number 1. A triangle has 180 degrees.
Yes.
I got that correct. The red planet is in fact Mars. Let's go. 2 for 2. Capital of France is obviously Paris.
Yeah,
Paris. The synonym of happy is in fact joyful. I got that one right as well.
Oh, bro, I did done stuffed up there.
Oh, you got that one wrong?
Oh, no, sorry, I'm changing the color of the highlights so I know which ones I got right.
Oh, yeah. Question number 5. What is 7 times 8? It is in fact 56.
Yeah.
Question number 6. Who was the first president of the United States? It is George Washington.
Oh, I said John Adams.
John Adams?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was. And then another question further down confirmed that it wasn't for me.
Ah, right.
Alrighty. The hardest substance on Earth is in fact diamond.
I was going to say my nuts.
These nuts. Almost highlight the whole thing then.
Can't cancel me if I'm not part of the part of streaming anymore.
Part of online. The Sahara Desert is in Africa.
Oh yeah, good guess.
Nice. The part of speech for quickly is an adverb.
Yeah.
I got that wrong.
Oh really?
I thought it was an adjective. I even thought it was an adverb, and then I was like, no, it's not an adverb. Adverbs are doing words, aren't they?
Yeah, being quick. Quick.
I thought
Moving
quick would be the
quickly.
doing word, and then
Moving
adjective would be the describing word. Quickly. Anyways. What is the perimeter of a rectangle with the length of 10 and the width of 5? It is in fact 30.
Haha, I know maths.
Quick math. Plants do absorb carbon dioxide.
Nice.
The Titanic, here's a tough one for you, sunk in 1912.
Oh, what a guess!
I got that wrong. I went 1918.
I remember because I was going to go 1920. I'm like, no, it was early 1900s.
Yeah.
Then I was going to go 1905. I'm like, no, because it was still being built in 1905. So it was either 1918 or 1912.
Fair enough. Oh gosh, there we go. Question 13. The largest ocean on Earth is in fact the Pacific Ocean.
Damn.
Question 14. Which of these is the complete sentence? It is in fact the dog barked.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
12 divided by 4 is 3.
Yeah.
Plants make their food via photosynthesis.
Yeah.
The Declaration of Independence was Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
I got that wrong. I thought it was John Adams. Did he sign it?
I think he was one of the ones that signed it, yeah.
I think he was the first one to sign it.
Yeah.
Because that's where the saying John Hancock, where like you sign something, you do your Hancock. Anyways, question number 18: the largest country via land is in fact Russia. Russia in Soviet Russia. Question 19: which word is spelled correctly? Obviously, receive. RECEIVE.
Yeah.
What is 25% of 80? It is obviously 20.
Smart. I'm actually really smart. Take that, 5-year-olds.
Take that, farters. What do you call an animal that only eats plants? Obviously, it's a herbivore.
Easy clap.
Who discovered America in 1492? What did you have down there?
Wait, what?
Oh, hold on a second. I went past one.
Who was the 16th president of the United States?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, yeah. Who was the 16th president of the United States?
I said Theodore Roosevelt.
So did I. It's actually Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That long ago?
That long ago.
Wow.
I also, yeah, I had Teddy. Next one, we have the longest river. It is the Nile.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, indeed. Which of the following is an example of interjection? What do you have?
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that is correct.
Wow.
What is 144 divided by 12?
12.
12? That was like one of those questions in school where like, what's 12 times 12? 144. I don't know if that was like something that went through your school.
No, I don't really remember it.
Went through my school anyway.
There you go.
How many planets in our solar system?
I said 8.
I said
Pluto.
9. And it is in fact 8.
So Pluto's been removed.
Yeah.
Officially.
Who discovered America? What'd you have?
Columbus.
I had Columbus as well. That is correct.
Oh, you had me going there.
The Sunshine State.
California love.
I had Arizona. The answer is actually... Oopsie daisy. The answer is actually Florida.
Oh, that was my first guess. I'm like, no, it's Cali.
The stormy states.
Everyone talked about Cali as always, being beaches and sunshine and drugs.
I said Arizona because it's the desert.
Yeah, that's fair.
Question 29. Plural of child is children. Children. And the last question. What is the least common multiple of 4 and 6? What'd you have?
I put 36.
It's 12. It is 12. I had that correct as well. Oh, boy.
I don't get that one. Oh, that was wrong. I'm so used to being right on this quiz, I highlighted it that I was right.
Alrighty, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 wrong.
I got 5 wrong.
Well, clearly you're smarter than me, but are we smarter than a 5th grader? I'll let everyone in the comments decide. Are we smarter than a 5th grader?
I'm curious.
Some of those are difficult. Obviously, very much targeted towards being an American. I'm sure some of those things were more commonly known by the American children.
Yeah.
But I think we did all right. I think we did all right. Did. Yeah.
The American presidents, obviously, we have no idea about.
Yeah. Unless we were heavy into the history.
Not really.
And I think movies definitely kind of dictate some of that as well. I think there's a movie called Lincoln that he was like a...
Daniel Day-Lewis, I would think, played Lincoln.
Yes. Anyways, we're going to get the heck out of here. We've been speaking at y'all for about an hour now. If you do enjoy the podcast, please feel free to leave us a rating and a review on Spotify. We will read them out no matter how good or bad they are.
They're always good, though.
If you're on YouTube, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know if you want to hear more about P. Diddy, because we want to talk about it.
I'm going to get all lubed up.
All lubed up.
That's a good title for the episode.
Getting lubed up. Yikes. If you want to follow us on the socials, you know where to find us at Jubilife City Radio on most things. If not, Jubilife City. But all the links will be in the description down below. But that being said, my dude, it's been a pleasure.
As always.
Talk back at y'all in a week. No, not a week, a fortnight. But we're going to get the heck out of here, y'all. Peace out. Bye.